As New Jersey DUI attorneys, we often get asked about the implications of a New Jersey DUI on auto insurance premiums. According to our research, a conviction for DUI in the state of New Jersey can lead to a 70 to 80% increase in premiums even if there was no auto accident resulting in personal injury or property damage. This means that if a person pays an average of $1,500 a year for their auto insurance, they could expect to pay nearly $3,000 a year if they were convicted of DUI. If we take into account the substantial court fines and penalties and state surcharges, as well as the auto insurance implications, the financial result of a DUI can be extremely significant, totaling anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. For this reason, as well as others, we highly recommend consulting an experienced New Jersey DUI attorney to give you the best guidance as to how to handle your case and hopefully mitigate some of these significant penalties.